Welcome back everyone, my name is Daniel By from XL All Sports United. Today I'm here to tell you about the wonderful world that is trail running and what equipment you need to get started. Now, it can be hard to define exactly what trail running is, since there are many different levels of trail running, but I'll try to keep it simple by dividing it into 3 different categories. First, we have your basic hard-packed dirt roads, where you may encounter both asphalt and light terrain. When running on this type of surface, a well-cushioned trail shoe or even a road running shoe will be a great option. Then we have forest trails that provides a good mix of dirt roads, paths with roots and rocks, and even lighter hiking trails. Here you could go for a less cushioned shoe with more stability and lugs for improved grip and protection. And finally we have hiking trails or off trails that involves a lot of rocks, roots and shifting terrain. Shoes with an aggressive outsole and enhanced structure will provide the most protection over rocky, extremely variable terrain. When planning your first outing, it's important to remember that trail running typically takes longer than road running for a similar amount of distance. The rough terrain and the undulating trails will slow down your pace, and they will engage muscles that you're not as used to using, so start slow and don't commit to a distance that you're not familiar with. Generally speaking, a trail shoe has a more grippy and durable rubber to improve the grip on uneven and slippery surfaces. The lugs underneath here will also provide a great grip on loose dirt, mud and such. And the upper is more supportive and protective of the foot against sharp rocks, roots and thickets. And finally, trail shoes usually have a stiffer construction built to prevent excessive foot rotation. In addition, because running on trails involves a shorter, more variable stride as you adjust to land where your footing is optimal, pronation control isn't a big consideration. Then we have the question of waterproof versus non-waterproof trail shoes. A waterproof shoe will reduce the amount of dirt or pebbles that can enter the shoe, keep away water and maintain the warmth around your foot. A non-waterproof shoe will dry faster, drain water that enters the shoe over the edge and keep your foot cool since they have an improved breathability. The beauty of trail running is that you don't need a bunch of gear to do it. Going for a quick, short trail run can be as simple as pulling on shorts and a t-shirt, lacing up a pair of running shoes and heading out the door. With that said, there are several gear considerations that can make your run more enjoyable and comfortable, especially as you begin taking on higher mileage and more challenging terrain. What you're wearing will also have an impact on your experience. As we say here in Sweden, there's no such thing as bad weather, only the wrong kind of clothes. Your running wear should be made of moisture-wicking wool or synthetics rather than cotton, which is very slow to dry. For cool and wet weather, a lightweight rain shell or a windbreaker is advisable. Dressing in layers is also a good thing, because when you're going on those long runs you want to be able to mix up how much you're wearing and be able to take them off if it gets too hot. It's important that you bring water on your runs, and there's quite a few different options that you go for. One option is the water belt. It comes with plenty of small bottles that you can fill with either water or energy drinks or whatever you fancy when you're going out. It's easily adjustable to almost any size. If you're going for a shorter run and don't need as much water, this nifty hand water bottle is very good, because you can just put it on your hand like this and strap it like so, and it's very easy to lug around. If you want to combine water with carrying capacity, a camelback is a nice option as well, because you have a water pouch inside here that you can fill up with water and then drink it through the hose, and they also have a lot of pockets to give you room for your phone or bars or whatever you would like to bring. Besides water, energy is also nice to have available, and it comes in different shapes and forms of course, but a quick thing to eat is this energy gel, or you could go for a protein bar. It's always nice to have with you if you get hungry during your runs. If you like to run when it's getting darker outside, I would suggest that you go for a headlamp as well, and 500 lumen at least I would recommend that you use, because then you get a nice wide angle and you also get a good view in front of you. In case you get injured during a run, a nifty little first aid kit is always good to bring, and I would always suggest that you bring plasters. And of course, you should always protect your skin from the sun, so sunscreen is a good thing to bring if you're running out in the open. And if the weather is the opposite of sunny, weatherproofing your gear is always a good thing to do as well. The uneven terrain of trails provides different challenges than paved surfaces. Common obstacles include rocks, logs and thickets. Working on your trail running specific technique may help you to negotiate these types of terrain. Use a short stride, especially as compared with road running. Keep your feet underneath you at all times to maintain your balance on variable terrain. Do not overstride. Keep your eyes down and scan the trail 10 to 15 feet in front of you for obstacles. Try not to stare at your feet. And I would also suggest that you swing your arms. This keeps your momentum going and helps you with the balance. Now, if you're still not convinced that you should give trail running a go, then let me just share some of the benefits that comes with it. Trail running challenges coordination, agility and balance more so than running on roads, especially if running on technical trails full of rocks, roots and uneven terrain. Avoiding falls, negotiating steep slopes, cutting around sharp corners and landing on unstable surfaces all help build athleticism in trail runners. From a skill perspective, trail running is accessible by most people. Running is a skill virtually everyone is able to do. Even the most non-athletic couch potato is able to run, at least for a short distance. This is the category where trail running really excels when compared to other forms of exercise. Green exercise or working out in the outdoors offers many benefits you just can't get in the gym. In our wired world full of electronic devices, getting a run in nature is a great way to reduce the mental stress from being connected 24/7. I really hope this video will inspire you to give trail running a go. Once you try it, you will be hooked for life. I'll leave some links down below for some of the products that I showed in this video. Until next time, see ya!